Yep, that's right. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. You pieces of crap in the online Bigg Tek censorship racket. Yes. You people colluding with the FBI and CIA and other federal agencies to censor and shadow ban and delete American citizens, violating their free speech. That's coming to an end. Maybe you haven't heard. You've heard, and you don't think it's going to happen. You staffers, you activists on these platforms, in the boardrooms, in the tech halls, you pieces of crap. You don't think anything's going to change. You think it's just going to go on business as usual. But you couldn't be more wrong, pal. It's coming. Law and order is coming. Justice is coming. You have lost, and the people have spoken. It's taken a while, but it's here. The grown-ups are back in charge. Daddy's home. Mother effers. You see, there's going to be hotlines set up so that the citizens can report violations of their rights, their free speech, their First Amendment. Report that to certain agencies who will follow through with an investigation. And any violations will be met with charges. So you see, you're not just going to simply continue on with your assault on the rights of the people of this country and other countries. You're not going to continue on with that. The hammer is coming down. You know which hammer. The hammer. The hammer of justice. Mother effers. That's right. Daddy's home. You're no longer going to be able to judge people's speech as misinformation or disinformation. You're not going to have the authority to do that anymore. You never had it in the first place, but you were walking all over the law. You were walking all over the Constitution, and you were walking on the rights of the people, the citizens of this country. Mother effers. Your authoritarian monopoly has reached its end. The door has closed on that bullshit. Tick-tock, mother effers. Tick-tock. Better do something while you still can, because you're not going to be able to much longer. Nothing can stop. What's that old saying? Nothing can stop what is coming. You've heard that before. Nothing's gonna stop it. It's too big. Your asses are being handed to you. Your sorry asses being handed to you. Your games are over. All right, I mean, what kind of people would engage in mass censorship in the first place? Who would do that? Why would you do that? The only people that would do such thing are commies, communists, authoritarians, fascists, dictators. Your bullshit is over. The chickens, the proverbial chickens, have come home to roost, mother effers. Your pyramid scheme has reached its end and is crumbling, mother effers. You have fucked around, and now Now, my fine feathered friend, you are going to find out. You see those days that we have every 2 and 4 years in this country where we go out and we select our new leaders? You know, those days, you know what I'm talking about? Begins with an E. I don't want to say it just yet because it tends to spark the algorithm, get your content a nice red flag to be reviewed by a commie staffer as soon as possible. Well, see, those days that we have every 2 and 4 years where we go out and select our new leaders who we'd like to see in charge. See, those days, those events, they have consequences. And finally, we were able to get a fairly clean one. Not that there wasn't any shenanigans this time. There was a lot of shenanigans. There was millions and millions of selections stolen, but it wasn't enough. They weren't able to do it this time. And so now we're going to see a change in leadership. The kind of leadership that follows and honors the wishes of the people. You mother effers. You see, in the past, you were rewarded for the correct political viewpoint. And if you didn't have the correct political viewpoint, well, you were censored. Your videos didn't get any views. You might have gotten a few views from people that you directly shared it to, but otherwise, your videos didn't get recommended. They didn't get pushed. They didn't get seen. And your comments that you went to the effort and the trouble to type out all those words explaining how you feel about something, nobody ever read those comments because you were shadow banned. You were being hidden away from the world in your own little digital gulag. Gulag communists, you know. Yes. See, they want us enslaved one way or the other. If they can't have you in actual chains, they'll have you in virtual chains. That is the calling card and the method of operation of the communist. Well, my fine feathered friend, here in America, you see, we reject communism and we reject censorship. And it's a shame that it took so long to get some action on this matter and this violation, this illegal, unconstitutional violation of our rights. It's a shame, but we reject it. And now, the proverbial chickens, I must say once again, have come home to roost, mother effers, you commies. So verily, verily, I say unto thee, the boomerang effect is upon thy ass, and the Lord is leading his people out of the darkness, a darkness cast upon them by corporate entities aligned with the Central Intelligence Agency and a host of various other agencies and bureaus of ill repute, and carried out by ideological activists and armies of wannabe authoritarian dictators and fascists. Oh, you think Mussolini was a right-winger? Mussolini was a socialist. The German with the funny little mustache? He was a socialist. But you see, the communists who took control of media and education in the Western world after the war, they taught you that these monsters of the war-torn past were, quote-unquote, right-wing. Guess what? Bullshit. That's what. The bad guys, the warmongers, the slavers, the tyrants, the monopolists, they've always been the left. The left. Goes back to old dynastic Egypt. Goes back to Babylon. Goes back to the Phoenicians. Goes back to Baalbek. Goes back to the land of Canaan. They are the old bloodlines, the secret societies. They have to hide in secrecy because if the people knew what they were up to and engaging in, the people would go after them and wipe them out. Wipe them out with extreme prejudice. Wipe them out with furious anger. Wipe them out with cold, relentless mercilessness. Because the people have a built-in mechanism, an instinct to guard and protect the children. Now there's been an awakening. Not everyone's awake, but enough are. A significant percentage, and now the eyes are upon you. We know. We've got your number. We've got your ass. We're watching everything you do. Dark to light, mother effers. Sleepy time is over. Nap time is over. Wakey, wakey, you're about to find out the power of the people. Checkmate, mother effers. People have had it with the lunacy you unleash upon the world. The psychosis you inflict. Indictments are coming by the truckloads. Charges. Treason, sedition. Conspiracy to overthrow the government. Crimes against humanity. Trafficking. Etc., etc. So on and so forth. Every crime imaginable. You thought it would go on forever? You thought you were entitled to install yourselves over us as our rulers and conquerors and help yourselves to our money and our property? You're done. It's over. You're effed, mother effers. There's not going to be any mercy. You will answer for your crimes, and you will pay ever so dearly. Yeah.